I mean, I feel amazing. Like, I'm just so happy right now looking back on the season that we had and the dances we put out, and I'm just excited to go back and watch and relive it all, and I can't believe it's over, and I need to stop crying.
I think the tears,
like happy tears.
yeah, no,
these like, I can't
we're
believe
not,
it's over.
yeah, we're not sad that we didn't get a chance to win a trophy. We're sad because we don't get a chance to work together again, you know?
Fans are loving this partnership. So there must be something that you guys can do together down there. Have you thought of that?
Yeah, I would love to. I've already offered
Maybe, we'll see.
It's time for my brutally honest review of the Dancing with the Stars finale, and for the first time all season, it's not Derek Huff who I'm most upset with. It's the American people. Starting with some one-off reviews. Lauren, every time I saw you tonight, you absolutely slayed. You're the reason I do these reviews, and I love you. My only other comment about the eliminated people is, why did they paint Andy's skin brown to write a 10 on his chest? That was just weird. Alex and Val. There was a breakdown in this dance that kind of confused me, but overall, like most of Alex's dances, this was pretty perfect. Her instant cha-cha was good, but at the very end, Val's hand got caught in her hair, and it made the ending awkward. Alex's freestyle was like textbook. It was fun. The choreo was great. I liked the part where all the girls were together under the scaffolding. The only issue for me was that I felt like it lacked a point of view. Dylan and Daniela. For the first time all season, Dylan stopped being a prude and took his shirt completely off. I think he looked like a Ken doll for a lot of this. His arms are very stiff. My mom texted me, Dylan lacks finesse. Dylan's foxtrot. I understand this was good, but it wasn't as crazy good as the judges were making it out to be. Everyone's freestyle always says something about their personality, and I feel like everybody in black was playing the part of Zach's shadow. This was absolutely gorgeous in the way that Dylan should have been dancing the entire time. When they ended in the water, I was gagged. Elaine and Alan, your first dance was to take my breath away, and that's exactly what it did. Beautiful. The instant quick step was similarly beautiful, and the footwork was impressive. But of course, we all want to talk about Elaine's freestyle. Up until later, this was the best freestyle. I love musical theater. I love the old Hollywood vibes. I love Brandon's acting. I love Elaine. This blew me away, and Elaine should have placed a lot higher than 5th. Robert and Whitney. I'm concerned about Robert's ribs. I'll start there. Also in the first dance, when he lowered Whitney down by the back of her neck, I think that is like the TikTok challenge of the dance. Before his instant cha-cha, your 2025 mirror ball champion said he still hasn't got a hang of counting in dance. It was a fine cha-cha though. Robert's freestyle slightly confused me. It was good in the way that all his dances are good and full of energy, but why was it like galaxy gold themed? That was confusing. I also thought it was crazy that he jumped Whitney like she was a jump rope. Jordan and Ezra, the best for last. The knee slides in this first dance made everybody gasp. This tango was impressive, especially considering it was very clear that they both do not know this song. And the moment we've all been waiting for, Jordan's freestyle. Not only is this the best freestyle I've ever seen on Dancing with the Stars, this is the best dance I've ever seen, period. I enjoyed this so much. I love Normani so much. Everyone knows I think she's one of the most snubbed people on Dancing with the Stars ever. When she came out, I could not believe it. This dance had everything. It was unique to Jordan. Nobody else could have done this, both in skill and in perspective. This was completely hers. And from this dance alone, she deserved to win the mirror ball. And if you feel differently, you're wrong. For the second season in a row, a black woman has been let down by the people of America. Judges' reviews. Bruno, all I can say is happy birthday, and I cannot believe you're 70. Carrie Ann, I've been harsh on you all season, but I want to say you never deserve as many boos as you get, and they never boo the men for critiquing. Derek Huff, my bud and my lifelong rival. You only popped your head in the back of the frame one time tonight, and it filled me with a rage that I've realized has become familiar. It's one that I'm going to actually miss. I'm gonna miss the way you make me upset, but not as much as you will miss watching Dylan Efron dance. You love him. That's it. That's the season. Thanks for watching with me. Lauren Jareggi should have been in that finale, and that mirror ball belongs to Jordan Childs.
And Whitney just shared the most sick and twisted details of their time on Dancing with the Stars. Mark and Whitney just did a tell-all episode with Alex Cooper on Call Her Daddy. There's so much to unpack from it, but I'm going to start with the thing that was really honestly the most disturbing. They open up about hands down the hardest part about the entire show, and it's gut-wrenching. Mark in particular, his personal story is gut-wrenching because he opens up about the fact that he hadn't been on the show for a while because his wife had a miscarriage and he had some injuries. He decided to come back only to be met with the harshest, grossest, most terrible criticism from people online that he's ever experienced in the history of the show. He reads an actual example of a comment that he got, and you just can't help but have full body chills. They go on to talk about just the sickness that it is, that people feel so strongly towards people that they see on reality TV, a show that's supposed to be a fun, happy dancing show, that they feel moved to send threats And just like I said, just sick, horrible things to real people, you know, with real families and real lives. Mark talks about laying his son down to go to sleep, then opening his phone up afterwards to read a terrible comment, and just the way that impacts you as a person. It's something that I just feel like, how do we not know better?
Freestyle. With her partner Mark Ballas, it's Whitney Levitt.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption, and more, much more than this, I did it my
These saints and come these sinners.
Robert, for you, your family now has 2 mirror balls. Yeah. How does it feel to share this with your sister? And you were saying you kind of watched as she was doing this, sitting on the sidelines, but you say it was different actually doing it yourself.
Completely different. I mean, I think it's time for round 3 with my niece Grace. You know, she's 4, but we started young in the Irwin family.
So we have you
look at that.
with your sisters. Look at that side by side.
And that's why I wanted to have that journey, because I watched my sister Bindi. She just flew, and to watch the way she changed and the way she embraced this, all of the challenges and the triumphs, and she just really grew so much as a person, and it was amazing to follow in her footsteps. But then I never realized just what it would do from a healing perspective. Yeah. I mean, it really was a healing journey, and it was a way to say thank you to very important moments and people in my life. And then we could kind of create this dynamic where we were telling so many different stories, and we just tried to pump as much positivity as we could into that ballroom. And you know, I represent wildlife conservation. I represent a message, and together I think we could really create this new legacy, and it meant everything, truly.
Rolling with me, you a real life fantasy, you a real life fantasy, but you're moving so carefully, let's start living.